podcast, man. This is yours truly, Marvelous Fan. Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike A16 on Twitter. Yeah, I'm with my main man.
I am you and KC. You always get weird when the music comes on. Why?
Hello, podcast man. This is yours truly.
You remember?
If you
remember a few episodes, not even a few episodes ago, but probably a couple episodes ago, where I tried to do the wrestling intro, and you were like, "What is wrong with you?" Now the question is turned on you. What is wrong with you?
No, see, the mic is always
something's wrong.
The mic represents the people. The mic like to have fun. You all Mr. Serious all the time, serious face. You never want to have fun like the mic have fun with the people. The mic interact with the people.
Here goes y'all boy. Get your boy. What's up, folks?
Hey, this is the first week we doing the giveaway.
Yeah.
Gift card or cash app. The intern.
You got both of them?
Either the intern. No.
No, I'm saying you got.
We either gonna.
That's what's up.
Like,
I didn't know we had the cash app thing. The intern never told me about the cash app thing.
Nah, the intern text me like, "Hey, do the cash app thing. Put it under your cash app." And you know, everybody thinks Mike's a millionaire, which he's not.
You probably are, but that's that's neither here nor there.
But anywho, so the intern or you gonna reach out to the winner. Then we would definitely have see how you want it. You want us to mail you a gift card, which is gonna be $10, or you want us to get a cash out, which would be $10. So hey, the way to enter it is via text message or voicemail. Give us your take. Yeah, we can repeat anything.
So I misunderstood the intern last week, and I thought the giveaway was last week, and I just misunderstanding. So week 2 after this show, the giveaway, correct?
Yes.
All right.
It's gonna be on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we're probably gonna try to put it on the YouTube channel. Try to stream it. We'll figure it out.
What is the YouTube channel name?
It's the Mike and You podcast.
Haha, good plug.
At Gmail, YouTube, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Just go look up the Mike and You podcast. We actually got a few hits on the YouTube channel, which is surprising.
Oh man, because
we haven't really plugged it. Just a little bit. The intern has, but
I'll be forgetting that we had a YouTube.
It's just a little extra medium for us to get our.
We should go live one day and record.
If we can get the capacities, if any of y'all feel the inclination to give us a webcam, a couple of them, we may do that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You use all the school words. The mic use all the urban. Well, not urban. Anyway, we're going to get started with the voicemails. 816-654-6883. And everybody who you hear on the voicemail will be entered in the drawing. Also, after that, we're going to have the text message read by the professional, Mr. U here.
Okay, this guy.
And they also will be entered into the
drawing. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
let's go.
Blank.
The Mike and You, this is the R. Yeah, the Steelers, we got rear-ended last night. Okay, it's one game. Everybody, all the Steelers fans are in a damn uproar. It's only one game. Settle down and relax. Congratulations to the Chiefs on winning. Congratulations to the Tennessee Titans that just tore a hole through the Cleveland Browns' ass. That's what they did. They had no business even playing them. Congratulations to Seattle for beating the Bungles. And also congratulations for the New York Giants for not even showing up. They had no business playing. And also, who else played yesterday? I'll tip my hat to the Arizona Cardinals. That was a good game against Detroit. They started out slow, but then they started picking it up in the end. So that was a good game. And the Miami Dolphins had no business even being in uniform yesterday. 59-10. What the hell was going on out there? They had no business playing. And now they got to play New England. It'll probably be 70-0. So those are my takes. And the Steelers, we got Seattle in week 2. we'll turn it around so all the Steeler Nation can stop their crying and whining like we done lost something. We lost one game. Relax. I'm out. This is the R. And Denver's losing tonight, and the Houston Texans is losing tonight as well. Peace.
Oh, this is Duck. That's the Duck on Twitter. First and foremost, the Broncos sucked ass. There's no way we should have just lost to them in the fucking Raiders. Flacco should have been benched after fucking shit. The first after second quarter for real. He should have never came back on the field after halftime, to be honest. But hey, first game, cool. We take an L. Second, the Chiefs will not win a fucking Super Bowl because Pat Mahomes is a showboat and a show-off. He's too caught up in the fame. You know what I'm saying? Like Johnny Manziel, when he was caught up in the money. Patrick Mahomes is caught up in the fame. It's like, to him, it's gonna eat him alive, and they're not gonna win because of that. And just like he had open players, they should have had touchdowns, or you know what I'm saying, and he's throwing incomplete, no-look passes. Like, nigga, play football. Do that shit just cause, but like, when it happens, but you shouldn't be doing that shit just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, throw to your fucking players, stupid ass. And that's why the Chiefs will not fucking win the Super Bowl, because they always get these fucking people that want the fame instead of a Super Bowl. They're stupid. Fuck them. Fuck the Chiefs still. But we'll be back, Broncos, next week. We're gonna play good. And hopefully they don't fucking have Flacco, which I hugely doubt it. But that's my take. I'll call back tomorrow. I'll call back later and give y'all who I think was MVP for this week. Since I only got like 2 minutes.
Hey, the mic. And I am you in KC. This is D. Mitch. Thought I'd give you guys a quick call. Week 1 MVP. Kind of torn between Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes. Really don't know what to say about Lamar. I'm shocked. We'll see if he can continue it up, but it definitely was not something I've seen. Thought I would see out of him. So, great talking to you guys. Love your podcast. Bye.
Yo, this is the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, PC Java Juice, Java Trump. First off, I just finally listened to the podcast. It's Wednesday. I was out mowing, threw on the podcast. When you guys went through who left voicemails, you guys left my name out. No big deal. Then when you guys talked about my voicemail, you guys both hate. And I thought we were boys. I don't care about that clown, the Bart. He goofy anyways. But, Lamar Jackson looked good, I guess. Week 1, but he's also playing that tanking team, the Dolphins, so he don't really get full credit. Mahomes looked good, even though that offensive line didn't look good in the first half. Antonio Brown looked great, not even playing week 1. He plays week 2. He's got that allegation going on right now. Just every day there's something new with that boy, AB. Your team just looks like trash, bro. I thought Steve Nelson Island was one of the best team of his life, bro. What happened to R? The Barks fucking Patriots made y'all look like fools. Made y'all look like AB out there. But hope y'all have a good week. Have fun recording the show. The Mike, you Goofy, the you, You the man. Java Juice out.
This is Marshall, man. Just want to support the podcast, man. Give a shout out for what you brothers are doing. I love it. But my takeaway from this week, I think it's hard to name an MVP after 1 week because for me, I like to see some sustainable success. But obviously you have the quarterback play, Patrick Mahomes, you have the Ravens quarterback. I don't know necessarily I'll give him MVP, maybe most improved, but he definitely put up MVP type numbers. But I would like to go with somebody other than the quarterback. I probably have to choose Sammy Watkins, man. 3 touchdowns, 180 plus yards, man. It's hard to beat. A few takeaways. I think the Browns, once again, they're going to underperform. They showed us what's on paper don't always translate to what's on the field. I feel bad for Deshaun Watkins, man. Another Andrew Luck, great quarterback with no offensive line. I think he needs to put pressure on management, and leadership, and ownership to make some changes. Otherwise, he may need to consider playing elsewhere. I like what I see from the Raiders, man. They're playing as a collective unit. Patriots are consistent. I think a few dark horses. The Titans, I think they're going to be good. Expect great things out of them. So yeah, man, with that being said, man, I think it's going to be an exciting year for football, man. But look forward to watching the show, man. Y'all be blessed.
This is the real Marcus Moss, or you can just call me Marcus. And I'm calling weigh in on my Week 1 MVPs. Kind of hard to top what that running back did out of Baltimore, going for 5 touchdowns and 400-something yards on barely 20 attempts. So he's my pack leader right now after Week 1. I would say if I'm rounding out my top 5, I would say I gotta go with the GOAT second, Tom Brady. What he was able to do against what was supposed to be a reloaded Pittsburgh Steelers defense was impressive. I gotta go to Patty Cake. Patrick Mahomes is my number 3. I guess Sammy Watkins balled out. He would be the wide receiver option. That's kind of a homer pick there. And then at number 5, number 5, I guess number 5. I guess I'm gonna take Phillip Rivers. He had a nice first week. It would be probably a tie between him and Russell Wilson. But that's probably gonna be my top 5 for Week 1. All right, yeah, we'll go. Actually, no, my number 5 is gonna be the kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz. That 58-yarder, Tom expires, kind of tough to top that in Week 1. So he's gonna be my MVP just because I don't think there's probably more than 3 kickers in the NFL that would have hit that and under the circumstances at the end of the game. So I'm gonna give him a Week 1 MVP vote. So anyway, yeah, have a good one. I keep putting out good content. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.
Welcome back. Those calls were brought to you by 816-654-683. I want to give a shout out to...
Somebody could sponsor that part, just so you know. Go ahead.
Give a shout out to the Aura. Slush Love Duck.
That guy. I don't know what was going on.
We missed making her return back to the podcast.
That's what we love.
Java Juice, Java Ranks, Java Trump. Fun, interesting fact. Marshall called. Him and his wife is like traveling nurses. They go to critical areas a lot of times. Thank him for calling. Like
appreciate it.
And fun fact, him and the last caller, Marcus, Dr. Marcus from Alabama.
He's a dentist?
Yeah, he's a dentist.
You always say that.
Oh, the Alabama gets his teeth cleaned. That's for Dr. Marcus.
All the way to Alabama.
But they brothers. Thank you all for calling. We got some
Appreciate
more
it.
entries into the drawing as well, coming from the text line, which is 816-654-6883.
Give me 1 second because this bad boy want to take a while to open up. Anyway, here we go.
That was really 1 second.
Well, I tried. I tried my best. From audience of one, week 1 MVP, Lamar Jackson. That was it. So, next one. My MVP for this week would have to go to Drew Brees, the way he handled that 2-minute drill to put his team in position for the win. Chiefs defense still gave up too many big plays. And that's all I got. And that's from no name, but it's from the 816.
816.
Hey, just throwing that out there. When y'all sending these texts, hit us with a Twitter handle, hit us with a name. I'll get the intern to reach out to this person if they end up winning. So we'll figure that out. But anyway, we keep it moving. Let's see. This last text message, my pick for week 2. Panthers, Chargers, Titans, Texans, 49ers, Giants, Patriots, Cowboys, Vikings, Seahawks, Ravens, Chiefs, Broncos, Rams, Eagles, and Browns. So there you have it. And that is the end.
But before we start, what was that from? 816 as well?
That was actually from the 641. That's actually from D. Mitch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's from D. Mitch. That's her week 2 projections. So,
Bob C, the Packer fan, is not entered in the drawing because he didn't text the correct line, but he texted me.
Oh, that's you gonna do it like that? That's fine. I mean,
last week MVP Lamar Jackson, and a close second McCaffrey. Before we go
for week 1, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before we move further, who was your MVP?
Last week? Absolutely Lamar Jackson. I mean,
mine was Lamar Jackson as well.
The numbers said it. The numbers said it.
158.3 passing rating, which is perfect. I don't know how it's perfect. It got a 3 after it. It should have been 158.0 or 159.
Yeah,
but QBR rating perfect is 158.3.
I didn't look up his QBR because I think that's a better barometer of exactly who or how to measure things in a way people can understand it. So I didn't look it up, but dude balled yesterday, and it's one of the things that I like about Harbaugh. He's getting through to the quarterback, and that's why he got the extension.
All right, say the rest of the thoughts for that for the recap. Let me ask you something. Did anything from the Aura phone call stand out to you?
Bruh, the R.
The Aura.
The Aura. Okay. Shoot. Well, man, Seattle's going to be a tough game. Seattle's going to be tough, I believe.
Well, we can podcast that when we go to the...
I know, but I ain't saying I'm picking them to lose or win. I'm just saying he said it's going to be... He's going to... I don't know what... I can't remember if he said he's going to beat them or not, but it's just a tough game. That's the one thing I said.
Basically, he said they're going to beat them.
But the Steelers fans, it's easy to overreact to that because they did get mollywopped in Pittsburgh. Or not in... They were in New England.
We barely won.
If you...
Get
your boy. Please, y'all come get him. Because get him.
Anything that's... I know there's a lot with Sluts Love Duck.
Bruh, I don't know what was going on with Sluts Love Duck. He was inebriated. He had too much MD in Mad Dog 2020 or something. Anywho, this brother said the Broncos suck. Duh. We all knew that. I tried to tell you long before the season started that the Broncos suck. Then he came up with all these reasons why Pat Mahomes sucks and all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's fine. let's be real. He had a quarterback in Denver that did the same thing. Right? Am I wrong? Peyton Manning in every Nationwide commercial, every Papa John's commercial back when he was doing them. Dish Network or DirecTV. Nationwide, I said that already. It's in a bunch of commercials. Come on now. Let's be real. Come on. Come on.
He did the Tupac. F the Chiefs.
He'll be saying that for 18 games, 19 games. He'll be saying that for 19 games. So we'll be
probably next year.
We'll be just fine.
D Mitch.
Let's see.
She kind of torn between Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes.
She said she was shocked. I was shocked that she picked Lamar Jackson, but
no, she's one of the few. I can honestly say she's one of the few Chiefs fans that don't side with the Chiefs all the time.
I mean,
you know how we get somebody last year.
No doubt.
Pat Mahomes had what, 1 or 2 interceptions one game.
Right.
Somebody else had no interception, better numbers, and they still picked.
Yeah, I mean, your MVP is your MVP, and that's the whole point of this thing. This is like, who you think had the better week, and shout out to who was that? Oh yeah, to Marshall. Marshall mentioned that he can't pick an MVP right now, but this is just the weekly MVPs. This is your your top performer of the week. This is just somebody you kept an eye on or whatever. And so somebody you think overperformed or whatever. It's your pick, not nobody else's. Not anybody else's.
Jabba Juice. Said Lamar Jackson. Mahomes. And he said Antonio Brown.
Hey. Jabba. And by the by, my apologies. I thought we gave you a shout out last week. What happened? I don't remember.
Jabba Trump. Dr. Marcus.
Why y'all call Lamar a running back? That ain't right. That's messed up.
He even called himself a running back.
He didn't call it.
I thought it was a running back.
It was a troll.
I know.
That was a troll.
So Dr. Marcus.
I got it. It was just funny when I heard it. I was like, seriously? When the intern sent it to me, I was like, he called him a running back? Then you pointed out that he called himself a running back in the interview. So that's pretty cool.
I just want to pick Lamar Jackson. I'm glad he didn't pick none of his Eagles.
But he didn't really pick. He picked the Saints kicker.
No, I went to audience one.
Oh, audience one.
Oh, well, yeah. That's the first time. He's right, though.
Dr. Marcus.
Dr. Marcus never. He's right.
Dude hit a 60 or 50 something yarder. It's not the longest one, but that's a long way.
But kickers never get no love.
Nah. I mean, there was a game, I can't remember what it was, NFL Blitz maybe, that just said kickers ain't even supposed to be in this game or something to that effect. I thought it was funny, but I'm sure kickers don't.
I wonder who's the greatest kicker of all time.
That's a good, probably Vanderjack.
Yeah, right. He had a long streak.
I think his percentage is the best.
But then when his streak broke,
he
went downhill fast.
We don't consider them as football players, but dude, it's almost like the quarterbacks at that point. When it's your time, it goes quickly. It's not a gradual thing. It goes.
What you forgetting? Morton Anderson, Nick Larry.
But I think Vanderjack had the best percentage. Somebody had some. It's either Vanderjack.
He had the best percentage at one point.
I don't know who has it now.
Yeah, you still had Neely and Vinatieri, Gostkowski.
That's what I'm thinking. Vinatieri could be him. Kickers you got
love.
Anderson.
What about your boy, the Raiders, Janikowski?
Yeah, Janikowski.
They traded up in the first round for him.
And that was during the Chucky era. Okay. For a kicker. Like, I still don't get that one, but okay.
Audience one. He picked Lamar.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he's going to pick an Eagle next week since I said it.
You think so?
That's his team. 816 number. Text message.
MVP would have to go to Drew Brees. The way he handled that 2-minute drill. And look, man, you remember last season, well, obviously you remember. And you know what? I'm not even going to draw any parallels to that. Drew Brees killed that 2-minute drill. That's one of the things we'll talk about, but he killed that 2-minute drill. Absolutely murdered it.
All right, since we got a little bit long show and time is slipping us.
Hold on, we do?
I don't know. We got to get through all last week games.
Oh my goodness.
Then we got to go to the.
I mean, we don't have to we don't have to spend a long time on all of them.
I know. We're not.
Because we're about 30 minutes in right now.
The mic ain't reading no stats or nothing. We already talked about Green Bay, Chicago last week.
Right.
So, Tennessee at Cleveland. What happened to Cleveland?
I have no idea. But again, didn't I say something about Freddie Kitchens?
I love that loss, though. Humble yourself, Baker. Humble yourself.
Well, and see, a lot of people are saying humble yourself, Baker. I'm like, I just don't think he was that good. I don't think Baker was too big for his britches. I just don't think that they was. But hold on. You tell Baker to humble himself, but you got Odell out here with a $350,000 watch.
Okay.
And saying he ain't gonna take it off.
Okay, that's him. If it breaks, he got about another $350,000 watch. That's stupidity.
Nah, that's free, bro. I don't even know the brand of it. That is so high. $350,000 so high. I can't even.
That's a house.
I can't even.
That's like 15 people's salaries.
I can't even afford to know what it is. Shoot, I can't do it. I cannot.
Tennessee played good defense. They always play a little good defense. You just don't know what they're gonna get on the offensive side. Derrick Henry scored a touchdown.
Derrick Henry trying to prove me wrong.
He ain't trying. He is.
This is one game. This is the overreaction podcast. This is the overreaction episode right now.
You overreacting. Talk about
you overreacting. He ain't proved me wrong. I mean, he kind of proved me wrong, but it was 16. We got 15 more games. 15 of them. So settle down. Like the R said, settle down.
I heard it here first.
Yeah. Stop. Man, the Titans defense.
They always been kind of like legit.
Yeah, but I didn't think they were that. Because let's be real, the Browns do have a squad on offense. But
preseason, like I always tell people, preseason, everybody don't get enough reps.
I agree with that.
Unless you got Mahomes, them that hang out all the time. I doubt if all of them hang out all the time, build that camaraderie. You know what I mean?
Right. Browns had a lot of penalties too. Yeah. They had a lot of penalties, so they got to clean that up.
It's a must win this week.
Yeah, I agree. AJ Brown lit it up. Anyway,
Baltimore. Oh, you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Baltimore and Miami. Their passing rating, and the thing about Lamar Jackson, it wasn't no thinking doinks. Them was 40 yards in the air.
And did you?
And it was precise.
Boy, I was amazed that one of them he threw. Like it was a dart. I was like, I didn't know
the middle?
I didn't know he had that in him. I knew he had the velocity on the ball, but I didn't know it could get there that quick. It was so quick the camera couldn't even follow it.
That was one of his knots coming to the season. Can he become accurate? What happened to Miami?
What you mean what happened to Miami? They signed Brian Flores and he don't know what he doing. I think it's interesting that
players want out.
The players want out. All these guys that come from New England have coaching background, like they coach. But when they get away from New England as a head and try to be head coach, they are inept almost. They don't know what they doing.
In my opinion. Because beforehand, they got rid of all their good players.
You are absolutely correct, but they still got Minkah Fitzpatrick. They still got what's his face, the cornerback down there, who name always escapes me. I always want to call him Cameron Wake, but Cameron Wake's a defensive lineman. But he just got signed to an extension. I think Minkah Fitzpatrick said he want out.
They gave him permission
to go look for another deal. So and just a side note, Chiefs cleared up some cap space this week. I don't know who it's for, but we guess what position they need desperately.
Every time somebody gets
Desperately.
Here come the Chiefs.
Hold on, that's true though. The Chiefs need a cornerback desperately. I don't know if I want Minkah Fitzpatrick just because of his youth, but we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Atlanta got beat pretty soundly by Minnesota.
They get run out of Minnesota, dude. They got run out of Minnesota. And I told you.
Quinn should be fired.
After one game, though, this is the overreaction podcast, bro. This is the overreaction episode. Everybody overreacts.
Last year.
I don't think you're overreacting to that either, honestly.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't.
Atlanta has too much talent. On the offensive side, to throw up,
they have
points?
way too much offensive talent to be scoring one touchdown.
They should have signed Terry Poe back. Kirk Cousins. Oh,
Dalvin Cook out here
I was about to say
killing it. 21 carries. I didn't think he had 21 carries in a game. I didn't think he had it in him.
What week? And I ain't trying to be funny or chase the guy. What week will he get hurt?
Probably next week or week 2.
I'm not trying to be funny enough.
I hope he proved me wrong.
Me too.
But he is injury prone, and that's a reality. That's a reality.
He's not gonna make a 16-game season.
That's reality. So if he proves us wrong, then he proves us wrong.
Buffalo at the Jets. The Jets squandered the win, or did Buffalo take it?
I think Buffalo kind of took it, but it was the quietest take I've ever seen. And I didn't watch this game. No one talked about this game.
The quarterback had 4 turnovers by himself for Buffalo.
That's Josh Allen.
I'm just saying, you should win that game. And you let them come back in the fourth quarter.
I mean, and your boy got mono. He ain't playing in the second game. Sam Darnold got mono. I didn't even know mono was.
Trevor Siemian.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know people still got mono. I thought mono was like the chicken pox. You get it at a younger age, and then you grow out of it.
People don't even have chicken pox no more.
Well, they do. It's called shingles.
Allegedly.
But that's adult chicken pox. Or, no, shingles are worse than chicken pox. But anyway.
What did you think
Darnold got mono? That's weird.
Question, what you think about Le'Veon Bell?
Ain't he out? I think he's out this week.
He said he's playing. The MRI came back negative.
Okay, cool.
Looks like a sore shoulder contusion, sore shoulder or something.
We'll see.
He had 2 touchdowns, I believe.
Yeah, he's fine with the touchdown production. I thought his running production would be better, but it's the first game back. He took off all that season, so I understand.
Washington at Philly.
Philly wins. Philly beats Washington.
Washington choked that one.
Yes, they did. Agreed. But that's because you got Case Keenum. But I'm not saying I don't know if
because you got Jay Gruden.
Jay Gruden. I don't know. Case Keenum can be good in a decent system. I used to trash him when he was with Denver, naturally. But I know that Keenum can be a legit QB. But he's got to have the right situation, as we saw with Minnesota. He was great. He was good up there.
He had everything.
Next thing you know, they let him go, and then they get Kirk Cousins when they could have signed this guy for a little bit less. Went back to the same place. They even missed the playoffs last year. But I think people trash Case Keenum. I know I did as when he was a Bronco, but
that was your Chiefs nature, though.
That's all.
The Rams at Carolina.
Is Carolina going to be a disappointment to us this year?
Fire Ron Rivera. Get on track. I think so. I tell you, I talk about Carolina when we talk about them at the end of this.
Right.
Last night. I'll tell you my take on Carolina.
Bruh, I mean, I expected the Rams to put up 30 because
it was a tough 30, though.
It was, and it should be. And they fell short only by 3 points, but the Panthers fell short by 3 points. But have you seen what? Let's put an APB out for Gerald McCoy. Let's put an APB out for him because he was all talking all kinds of junk when he got let go and then signed with the Panthers. We'll talk about that even more too. But let's move on to the next game.
Jacksonville.
Kansas City beats Jacksonville 40-26.
That was a physical game.
That's what their plan was the whole time. They've been looking forward to this. They planned on pushing Pat Mahomes around.
And
They
they
planned
did.
on absolutely. He only got hit 5 times, but it was a tough hit between Chris Jones landed on
Foles.
Nick Foles, got him out for 11 weeks if I'm not tripping.
And
Miles Jack tripping about Sammy Watkins.
and Robinson.
Miles Jack, he acted like a petulant child. I put a caption out there that Miles Jack was acting like Xander when I take him from his mom and he don't want to go.
Let me ask you this question: was that a dirty hit on Jalen, on Tyreek?
I don't believe it was.
I don't think it was neither.
I think there's respect between the two. I don't think it was a dirty hit.
See, I only asked you because you fully pledged into the Chiefs kingdom.
Yeah, I'm with
and
you.
everybody know Patriots my favorite team. They always forget I like the Chiefs second. But see, if I would have said I think the hit was legit and he didn't mean to hurt him, everybody would have said, "No, you saying that because you're a Patriots."
No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was any ill will. I think that was just what happened. And Tyreek has some kind of not a broken collarbone. It's like a clavicle, I think. I didn't get the correct thing, but he should be out 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully, he comes back stronger than ever.
I would keep him out like 10.
Minshew. Gardner Minshew.
Stash.
Yeah, Uncle Rico out here throwing it. What's the name? What's the name of the quarterback that was there last year?
Bortles.
Blake Bortles lit up the Chiefs. It was garbage time stats, but they still stats. Same thing with Gardner Minshew this time.
It wasn't that much of a garbage time.
No, Gardner Minshew wasn't garbage stats. They brought in a new quarterback
from the Steelers,
Josh Dobbs. Him and Davis Webb I always get them two mixed up.
How they both black? They look alike?
No, I think Davis Webb is. I don't remember. I don't know why I get them two mixed up, but I always equate them with each other.
First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for not having a score because
I
wasn't planning on being the.
I got scores if you want us to read them. But I think
everybody should already know the score this Friday. We just jotting down.
Yeah, that's all. Chargers beat the Colts in OT by no less than a rushing touchdown.
Why did the Colts lose this game?
They let Eckler score 3 touchdowns. That's why.
I'm talking about
Colts. I mean, if you because Eckler's not a premier running back, and he scored 3 touchdowns. You let the running game beat you, you probably will lose the game.
Jacoby Brissett messed up his comeback. Came back, scored a touchdown, 2-point conversion.
Shout out to him, though. That was really good. Very poised. I like what he did there. But it was all for naught because they ended up losing.
Why did Cincinnati lose to Seattle?
But real quick, before we move forward, Quentin Nelson, he is a beast of an offensive lineman. Second year? Man. And then Chargers tight end Hunter Henry has a tibia plateau fracture in his left knee.
Didn't I
You sent me that. Yeah, absolutely. He's injured. There's not even injury prone. He is captain injury. I don't think he's played more than
5 games.
I don't think it's been more than 5 games.
And I used to watch him when he was in Arkansas. Because, SEC get played a lot.
Right.
And that's when the last time Arkansas was good, actually.
Yep.
And he was good.
That sucks.
Why did Cincinnati lose to Seattle? They had that game won.
I think
they forgot to play the second half.
I think Zach Taylor just had to take his lumps on that one. I think he's done, even in his short time with the Bengals. I think he's done a lot of good, but I don't know what happened in that second half. I really don't. I think he just got outcoached by the senior statesman in Pete Carroll. But I will say this: did you see John Ross? John Ross, the wide receiver for Cincinnati, people were ready to label him a bust. They were like, Cincinnati fans were ready to trade him. He showed up last week, not even his breakout game. I don't know if it's gonna keep going, but shoot, I kind of thought the Dolphins would be last, and the Bengals could be 31st, but at least they showed some fight here, at least.
The Giants lost to Dallas. They started off quick. The Giants did. Then I guess they remember Eli's their quarterback after they scored. Right quick, my boy Sasquatch
Saquon.
Barkley had 11 carries, 120 yards.
Saquon's the truth.
Why you stop running?
Cause I don't know, man.
I'm just saying.
They beat.
11 carries, 120 yards.
They got beat 35-17.
But this
He can't. They try. I mean, as much as I said that they trying to run him into the ground, they gotta realize that he gotta be there for the next. Because he got a 4-year contract, right? 4-year contract, $8 million per year, so 4 years, $32 million.
fully guaranteed.
This is year number 2. You know, they just drafted Daniel Jones, so
They need
wasn't Eli out of here this year? Next year, they might think about making a real legit run. Oh, you never know.
I think that they need to.
11 carries seems about right because I definitely thought they was going to run him into the ground.
I think they need to let go of Eli right now. But
I
big
agree.
shout out to
I'm
your
with you.
boy, Dak Prescott. 25 for 32, 405 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's worth that $40 million. I'm lying.
The $40 million that he ain't got yet.
He ain't
Jerry
worth it.
Jones, no, I mean, he is worth it because ain't got nobody else. But at the end of the day,
He's
you
not worth
cannot crap the bed, and he did not. If they lost to the Giants, that was a crap the bed moment. But this is what you expect from Dak Prescott in a contract year.
Zeke had 13 carries. What you think? 53 yards, 1 touchdown?
I mean, he scored a touchdown. It's not
I'm
enough.
just saying he just
'Cause
came
honestly,
back that Wednesday.
I mean, that's the thing. He just came back that Wednesday, so what else you gonna do? But anyway,
Detroit at Arizona.
overtime.
Detroit lost that game.
But the Cardinals won it.
Yeah, I was very impressed.
You know, it's a tie.
They started off real slow. They
Absolutely.
looked horrible.
The first whole half.
And I don't know what
I stopped
Matt Patricia-
watching. I stopped watching, and then next thing I know, I saw the bottom line, and I turned to that game. I was like, "What's going on?"
I don't know what happened to Matt
It's,
Patricia.
it's your boy. It's Matt Patricia, bro.
But shout out to Kyler Murray driving down there,
Mhm.
tying it up in regulation. And kudos.
I mean, Kyler Murray and everything, but I'm shocked at the coach. I'm shocked at the coach, Cliff. I'm super shocked. But then again, it is. Let's put it
Detroit.
into perspective. It is Detroit. By the by, how you going? You should be ashamed. What's Matthew Stafford? You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of this performance. I'm sorry.
San Francisco beat Tampa Bay.
Jameis is basically Geno Smith without the broken jaw. I'm sorry.
They had 2 pick sixes.
Hideous game for Jameis. But redemption comes, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get on to the week
Pittsburgh
2 later.
barely lost to my Patriots. That's a hard fought loss. I mean, a hard fought one for us.
If you don't get
That's
out
like
of
a
my
tough game.
face with this horrible, horrible take,
Pittsburgh didn't
and I
show
think
up to the building.
I think I picked
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh to win just because I thought that they always start off slow.
Well, Pittsburgh was frustrated that Antonio Brown went to the Patriots. Right.
If that's what you want to blame it on, you can blame it on that. But the Pats use that intermediate pass to open it up for the long ball.
Brady threw some nice long balls. this game.
Some nice ones, because he knew he could get them completed. Joe Hayden, come on, man.
Don't get the R started.
Because they couldn't even trade that dude last season.
So they signed.
It to 2 years.
All right, the first money game, Houston and New Orleans. Houston looked good in the first half.
Deshaun Watson looked absolutely electric. He looked like that dude from college. He looked like himself from college. I was I was very, very happy with his performance.
I want to give a shout out to Houston with that trade to Miami, get that goal.
Laramie Tunsil, yeah. We mentioned it last week, but that's a look. I think a better deal could have been done. And they did draft offensive tackles, but at least they're doing something to protect Deshaun Watson because, bruh, he was getting murdered out there for a long time.
Denver and Oakland, the last game.
In the words of the infamous Duck, the Broncos suck. That's all I got.
Okay.
Well, that's not really.
The Raiders is a good team. I believe the Chiefs is the only team that will beat the Raiders by double digits. Well. What I mean is 2 possessions, 9 points or more.
No, So you mean 10 points or more?
Nah, because you scored a touchdown.
You said double digits, bro.
I meant not 2 possessions.
Oh.
9 points or more. I think the Raiders gonna hang in there because the defense is actually pretty good. I'm not saying against the Chiefs, but everybody else like
it's the Jags. But
I'm just saying the 10 losses the Raiders are gonna get this year or more, they're gonna lose combined 7 points or less.
I think they played inspired that last game because they wanted to say, Antonio, we don't need you. And what's his face? Derek Carr. He played like he had something to prove. And I'm starting to see him understand Gruden's playbook a little bit more. He's looking like he understands it now. We'll see if there's regression.
He got like 5,000 quarterbacks on this roster.
And we'll see but they ain't better than him. Ain't none of them better. Nathan Peterman?
Gruden don't care.
Oh, I know he don't. But if he won't, and Gruden got 10 years, so I mean, what he's still including this season 9 more years. He don't care.
And he get fired, he still get all that money.
Still get paid.
Okay, last night game. We on week 2, people. Tampa Bay, Carolina. I think Cam. First of all, I think Carolina need to fire Rivera and North Turner.
You are tripping. I definitely think North Turner on the cut.
Rivera needs to go because you lost 8 straight games now. Man.
I was just about to say that. Yeah,
too much talent.
8 straight games.
And my other take.
And they lost 9 of the last 10. That's a lot.
And my next take is they need to bench Cam, let him get healthy.
I don't think Cam has the time to get healthy. I don't think he has the time. I think.
Where are you gonna get?
They drafted a guy. They drafted a guy in the 3rd round. Granted, it's the 3rd round, but you are 0-2 in the season that you should have won these last 2 games.
Easily, they could have won the last 2 games.
So that tells me something. Now, I don't get. I like Cam, but I really believe Cam has underperformed since that Super Bowl. He hasn't turned back into that Cam.
But he's been injured all the time, and that's no excuse.
Well, that's something he needs to be talking with his coach about.
That's what I'm saying. But athletes, they're gonna play regardless. I'm gonna leave it all out there. Sometimes you, as the coach, and even the GM, say, "Hey, we got to sit you down for a while. Get healthy, man. Get healthy." Cam is still your future for the next probably 5-6 years, honestly.
Supposedly.
But he can't be your future if you're dangling him around.
McCaffrey didn't have a good game rushing. That's probably one of the reasons.
He didn't score no touchdown either.
That's probably one of the reasons why Cam didn't do so well.
What did you think about that last play?
I didn't see it.
4th and 1.
I stopped watching.
4th and 1 on the 2. They did a direct snap to McCaffrey. Instead of going straight, he ran all the way to the outside, got stopped. That's how the game ended because Tampa Bay took back over and nailed whatever.
Where was Gerald McCoy again? Somebody tell me where Gerald McCoy is. This dude swore he signed with the Panthers to to face Tampa Bay twice a year. Where was he at? He only had a couple, maybe 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Let's put an APB out for Gerald McCoy. Gerald McCoy. But I tried to look up Cam's QBR. I meant to, and I don't know what happened. I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, Xander.
It was like 28%. I'm sorry, 28%.
He was What you mean?
28.
Oh, it's 28. He was like 50% completion rating or completion percentage, and I'm like, dude,
No, he was under. He was 24 for 51.
that's it, 24 for 51. So he's below 50%. I don't know.
He need to be benched just to get healthy.
I don't know, man.
All right, let's go Sunday. San Francisco at Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati this time. I'm gonna go Natty.
Can San Francisco win 2 East Coast games back to back on the road?
That's the question, and I don't know. That's why I got the Bengals.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know
San
where
Francisco.
my sheet is.
All right, I just write you by that. Chargers at Detroit.
I don't know. Let me go Detroit though. I don't believe that, but
That's what you want because you're a Chiefs fan. I'll get it. Minnesota at Green Bay. This is a good test for that young defense of Green Bay.
it's a good test for that offense of Minnesota. While that was against that defense was against that we talked about last week in week 1.
Who, Minnesota's Falcons?
That was against
The Bears?
I'm
Who?
talking about Green Bay's defense.
They went against Trubisky and the Bears.
Yeah, that's why we kept saying it's against Trubisky. I kept saying it's against Trubisky and the Bears.
I says
Minnesota
caller.
Minnesota can be pretty decent this year. So
You got Minnesota?
yes, actually I do.
I got Green Bay. Colts at Tennessee. This should be a good game. AFC South matchup.
Right, and the AFC South is wide open. I'm actually going to pick Tennessee.
I got Tennessee as well. New England at Miami. This is going to be a tough one because
If you stop,
New England always losing
if
Miami.
you don't,
They won like
shut
3
your
times
mouth.
in like
If you don't
19
stop,
years.
if you don't stop,
They won like
Stop.
3 times in 19 years down there.
we got coaches, we got rookie head coaches, we got Minka Fitzpatrick about to broker his own deal to get up out of there. Laramie Tunsil's gone. I don't even know who their quarterback is.
Did you say Ninkovich?
No, I said Laramie Tunsil.
No.
I mean Minka Fitzpatrick.
Oh.
He brokering his own deal to get out of town. Everybody's out of there. Bro, no. They play us hard. Come on now. They have no inspiration to play this.
They 17-3 at home against the Patriots.
They have no inspiration whatsoever to play this. They don't even need. They shouldn't even show up. Are they at home?
Yeah, they in Miami.
Boy, no. No.
So I take you got Miami. Buffalo at the Giants.
You don't stop.
I'm getting my boy Saquon
You said it right that time.
the win.
You said it right that time. Because I was prepared for you to say it wrong.
They
So you
get that
think the
win.
Bills going to go
Bills just better off.
0-2?
No, Bills is 1-0. They came back beat
I
the
read the
Jets.
wrong one. I was reading Bucks. I was reading something else actually. The Browns actually. That's what it was. Yeah. I take the Bills. I'm gonna take the Bills on that one.
Seattle at Pittsburgh. Can Pittsburgh come back?
I got Seattle. I don't think Seattle's like a formidable talent, but I do want.
got Pittsburgh.
I'm looking forward to seeing your boy Jadeveon Clowney against Ben Roethlisberger. I'm looking forward to that.
I got the reason I got Pittsburgh is because Seattle. We know what type of team they are. You never know what you're gonna get.
Week to week.
East Coast 1:00 game.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I picked Pittsburgh. Dallas at Washington. I got Dallas.
Oh, I picked Dallas, man. I think Dak Prescott is really gonna play this contract. He's gonna play.
It's a contract year.
He's gonna push for this contract.
So you got Dallas.
Yeah, I got Dallas.
Arizona at Baltimore. This is a great game for Lamar Jackson as well. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, aren't they gonna be 2 of the youngest black quarterbacks to play against each other?
Man, you
think I saw that.
You like Einstein, dog. You smart. Yes, they are.
NBC Sports put that out there. I'm looking. I'm paying
That's
attention
true.
to this game.
But I like this game for Baltimore because this is another confidence builder for Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely.
Because Arizona's secondary is weak before they get to the Chiefs next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got Baltimore as well. Jacksonville at Houston. AFC South matchup. I just think Houston gonna take it.
I think Houston looks good. I just don't know if the Chiefs broke the Jags again. So
It's one game.
It was one game last year.
Whatever.
And we see what happened.
Chiefs didn't
there.
break the Jags. The Jags break the Jags.
Okay.
The Jags had
The
one
Chiefs-
good year,
the Chiefs
and they went
broke.
back to the Jags again.
Anyway,
So who you got?
Houston.
Okay. Kansas City at Oakland. Oakland got this all the way.
Okay.
I got Kansas City.
You know, I'm gonna tell you this: if we lose this game, I'm not gonna overreact. I don't care. I'm trying to
So you got Oakland?
respect them. No, I got the Chiefs, but I'm trying to respect them. I'm trying to care about this game. But if we lose, I'm not gonna be that upset about it. Who cares?
Chicago. This is an interesting game. Chicago at Denver. Because you don't know what Matt Nagy gonna dial up.
I still got Chicago.
Me too. But
Because in the words of Sluts Love Duck, the Broncos suck.
and Vic Fangio going against his old defense.
Yes.
New Orleans at the Rams. I got New Orleans.
I actually got the Rams.
Philadelphia at Atlanta. I'm going upset with Atlanta.
Actually, Philly special for me.
And Cleveland at the Jets. I got Cleveland now.
Yeah, this is the perfect time for the Browns to get it right.
And
I got
remember
Cleveland.
when the schedule first came out in the summer, and I said this team, Cleveland could be 6-0, or they can go 0-6.
Yeah, you said that.
They should have won last week, but they didn't. But this game they should win.
This is what you get with Freddie Kitchens, man. This
Thursday.
is what you said with Freddie Kitchens.
Week 3 Thursday game, since we go record next Friday.
Yeah.
Tennessee at Jacksonville.
I don't know, man.
This is hard to do.
I don't
especially
know.
You don't know if somebody get hurt or not. You know what I mean?
Not even that. My thing is, I just don't know if Jacksonville coming out to play anymore. And without Nick Foles, by the by, Nick Foles was on target before he got hurt.
Yes.
He was on target with that back shoulder throw. But
And you don't know what Tennessee road team you're gonna get.
because it's Dobbs, right? Josh Dobbs, right? The guy they brought in.
Yeah,
Are they
the
playing
quarterback.
Dobbs or Minshew? I don't know which one they're
I think
playing.
they're gonna play Minshew. I'm
Okay,
talking.
I
Well, to
hope
me,
they do. I hope
to
they give
me,
Minshew
it's
a chance.
Minshew's
Job to lose. I agree.
and
It should be.
and I think they carry 2 quarterbacks. So
No,
if
they
Foles
need-
went down,
Absolutely.
we have to get somebody in.
I hope it's Minshew's job to lose. He did
Okay.
all right.
I got Tennessee.
I think I'm going Tennessee too. They got a decent defense.
There you go, folks. If you got any takes, 816-654-6883. Do you have a 2-minute drill?
I do not.
Okay, good. I kind of figured you did. So the mic want to share his with you. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. The mic was at work. He was on break. He got on the World Wide Web. And he came across this strange food in 50 states that people eat.
Okay.
I don't have all the states. I got like probably 15 of them. And then I want your reaction. Alabama, there's this banana and mayonnaise sandwich.
It's nasty, bro. I'm sorry. I can't.
Do we
Man,
got any?
mayonnaise is one weird
Dr.
condiment.
Marcus, he's in Alabama. I'm about to say, do we have any Alabama listeners? We do.
Mayonnaise is a weird condiment.
Banana and mayonnaise. Alaska, stink heads. You know what that is?
I'm guessing it's a fish.
Which is salmon head buried for weeks. They bury salmon heads for weeks. Then it stinks.
So basically, it's fish jerky,
Oh, yeah.
essentially.
Arkansas, pork brains and eggs. Pig brains and eggs.
That's hog head cheese. Hog head cheese and eggs. I mean, I'm not a fan of South, but it's called hog head cheese in the South or South. And
Well, Arkansas is the South.
I'm talking about
Well, more South.
Mississippi,
more
Alabama.
southern.
I'm not a fan of that. It's disgusting to me. But
Colorado, smoked rattlesnake.
really,
Yes.
I thought that'd be further south, but okay. I thought they was gonna say rock. Well, whatever. We'll see. Anyway, keep going.
Florida. Peanut butter and jelly burger.
People say that's actually pretty good.
I don't know if people actually did that.
Yeah, I've heard of people. I've seen it on Food Network, but you know.
Okay, Hawaii.
Spam and eggs.
No, spam musabi. Basically spam on top of sushi.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't do sushi. No, I don't do sushi.
Indiana. Sauerkraut balls.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Now, you know, I had to do Kansas since we neighbors in Kansas.
It's weird. Like, yeah, I agree with you.
S'more burgers. You put s'more on top of the burger.
No. I just saw something with s'mores where you make them with Doritos. That's nasty, bro.
It's called s'more burger.
Oh, come on, man.
Maryland. Barbecue muskrat.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
And since we're in Missouri.
This guy.
Missouri. St. Paul sandwich. You know what that is?
Was it the juice like I don't know.
Which is chow mein with egg foo young patty.
Never heard of that actually, but that must be a St. Louis thing because they say they got some of the best Chinese food. I guess I don't know. Nebraska,
your favorite, raisin pie.
Raisins are retired grapes. No, thank you.
You don't like raisin?
I'm not a fan of raisins.
Raisin pie. New Hampshire, grape nuts ice cream.
Yuck. Grape nuts ain't even that good.
People barely eat grape nuts to cereal.
Apparently, they make the ice cream.
I spelled this one wrong, but New Mexico, green chow sundae. Actually, put an S instead of C.
I don't know what that means.
Green chow? You know, like chows from like Mexican food? Green chow, the sauce?
Chili?
They call it chow.
Okay.
And they put it in the sundae.
That's nasty.
North Kakalaki. That's North Carolina, people. Liver mush.
Liver is
horrible.
I like liver. I like liver.
You get liver at Go Chingo?
No.
Or at Gizmos?
Is chicken? Is chicken liver?
No, it just say liver mush.
When they say liver mush, I'm thinking beef liver. And yes, I eat chicken liver and beef liver.
You know, when I used to eat pork back in the day, I haven't ate pork since like 93.
Okay.
I used to tear up some liver cheese.
Yuck. That's nasty. But my mom makes beef liver, and I was thinking beef liver, and I like liver. I don't mind liver at all.
Oklahoma, catfish wonton.
That's so weird. I'm not saying it's bad.
I don't like
it's
Chinese.
So weird.
But I love catfish.
That's weird.
But Chinese, catfish wonton.
No, thank
South Kakalaki, South Carolina. Boiled peanuts. You know how you get the peanuts?
Yeah, that's not weird. It's not weird at all.
That is weird.
It's not weird at all.
I've never seen nobody boil no peanuts.
It's not weird at all. I mean, it's when you. My mom's from the South, so that's not weird at all for her.
Okay, where was I? Okay, Utah. Your favorite. Pickle pie.
Oh, that sounds so nasty, bro. That sounds disgusting. I like pickles, but that's nasty.
I got two more.
All right.
Vermont. Sugar on snow. You know what that is?
Do you just go grab snow and put sugar on it? Snow cones?
Somewhat, but no. Sugar on snow which is fresh falling snow, and you put syrup on top and eat it.
This is so weird.
I know.
They got a lot of snow in Utah.
And you said that's weird. The last one is really weird. West Virginia.
Oh my goodness.
Now I see why they talk Snaggletooth all the time. They like.
Nah, don't put me in that.
They like fried squirrel.
I've had some weird things in my life.
In the states that
I've
I did
never
miss,
eaten squirrel.
That's more like a what's that, like gang? What they call it in Louisiana? Like roadkill, like road gang or something.
Like Rodent?
No,
Roadkill?
they call it something else.
Mm.
Like wild game or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've eaten possum before. I've eaten all that, but I've never eaten squirrel.
You sick.
I mean, I tried it. It was there. I was young. We tried it. It was shot. I tried it. It was cooked. I tried it. It was prepared. I tried it. It just is what it is. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to keep eating it, but.
The weirdest thing that Mike ever ate was frog legs. He went to Shoney's and he thought it was chicken.
Not Shoney's. Shoney's had frog legs?
The one on Nolan Road?
Shoney's had frog legs.
You remember the one on Nolan Road?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Like, I was with my auntie them.
And plus, I don't know anything. I've never known anything but the salad bar at Shoney's because my parents would never get anything but that $1.99 salad bar. But
I was with my auntie them and cousin them. They way much older than me. And I was like 10 and I was asleep because we went to like some church thing and it was like late night on a Friday and I was asleep. And you know, when the kid sleep, he don't want to eat nothing. What do you want? I was saying, it looked like wings. And I'm like, you like it? I said, yeah, I like the chicken. Can I get some more? They're like, that's frog leg.
Oh my goodness.
I said, what?
I didn't even know they had frog legs.
Yep.
But anyway, that's all I got. We kept y'all a little bit longer, but we'll do the drawing here in a little bit.
On a different set.
Yeah.
Until next time, be safe, be easy, and remember, that meat is greasy.
Doses.